Sophia of Poland, was a Polish princess member of the Jagiellonian dynasty and by marriage Margravine of Brandenburg-Ansbach and Brandenburg-Kulmbach. Born in Kraków, she was the second daughter of Grand Duke of Lithuania and King Casimir IV of Poland and his wife Archduchess Elisabeth of Austria, daughter of the German King Albrecht. She was named after her paternal mother, Sophia of Halshany, Queen of Poland. Sophia was baptized by John Gruszczynski, Bishop of Kraków. There is no information available concerning Sophia's upbringing or education. Like betrothals in 1468, Sophia was first betrothed to Archduke Maximilian of Austria, son and heir of Emperor Frederick III. Then, on the 8th of April of the same year, Protas Czernohorski Boskowicz, Bishop of Olomouc, appeared as a representative of King Matthias Corvinus of Hungary, asking the hand of Sophia, although soon Matthias preferred the hand of Sophia's elder sister, Hedwig. A marriage to Maximilian seemed more likely for Sophia, mostly because she and her sisters were all attractive brides for European nobility, since they all had claims to the thrones of Austria and Luxembourg through the mother Elizabeth. There could have been a chance that one could become Duchesses of Austria or Luxembourg and transfer the patrimony to a husband and his family. Hedwig's marriage plans with Matthias fell through when her father made an alliance with Matthias's main enemy, George of Poland. Shortly after, the wedding plans between Maximilian and Sophia similarly fell through. Marriage with Frederick of Brandenburg. It's unknown when exactly started the negotiations for a marriage between Sophia and Prince Frederick of Brandenburg, son of Elector Albrecht.III Achilles. There is a presumption that the idea could emerged in the summer of 1470, when Polish deputies Czesław Zedryczyn and Stanislaw Ostrorog visited Brandenburg. In 1473 the Polish royal representants Paweł Jagiellon and Stanislaw Kuroswecki led the negotiations for the marriage between Sophia and Frederick, which ended with the signing of the formal betrothal on the 7th of December of that year in the city of Kadoltsburg. As for the political motives of this marriage, Sophia's father Casimir IV sought allies among the Germans, since he was concerned with the influence of the Holy Roman Emperor Frederick III, who supported the rule of the Polish Prince Władysław in Bohemia. By the other hand, Elector Albrecht.III Achilles, concerned about the growing power of Matthias Corvinus, decided to sort an alliance with his opponents, the Jagiellonian dynasty. Terms concerning the marriage had been negotiated for almost 2 years. Originally the marriage contract was planned to be signed on the 20th of March 1474 and on the 23rd of June 1474, during a meeting between representatives of both Brandenburg and Poland in New. Finally, the marriage contract was signed in October 1475 at Poznan. In representation of the electorate of Brandenburg signed Friedrich II Sasselman, Bishop of Lubisz, while Stanislaw Kuroswecki signed as a representative of the Kingdom of Poland. Sophia's dowry was established in 32,000 florins. On the 11th of November 1475, Elector Albrecht.III Achilles gave as a bride price for his future daughter-in-law the amount of 64,000 florins. Originally, the wedding of Sophia and Frederick was to take place in Poznan, but the elector opted for Frankfurt instead. On the 13th of January 1479, Sophia, accompanied by family, left Piotrko Trybunalski for Frankfurt. She was accompanied, among others, by Andrzej Oborowski, Bishop of Przemysl, Voivodes Maciej Zedbinina Mozinski and Mikołaj Kutna, and by Piotr Kuroswecki, Marshal of the Court. On the 14th of February 1479, Sophia and Frederick were married at Frankfurt. According to the Polish chronicler Jan Długosz, the wedding was not extravagant and even the royal courtiers were not banqueted. In addition, the king's senators, knights and other clerics, who had travelled with his daughter to Frankfurt, hardly received any gifts. Difficulties arose with the payment of Sophia's dowry. According to the marriage contract, Casimir IV was supposed to pay the first installment of 6,000 guilders by the 25th of December. Unable to do so, the Polish king asked for a deferment, to which Albrecht III agreed. In view of the non-payment of her dowry, Sophia was unable to take possession of her dower lands. Sophia as Margravine of Brandenburg-Ansbach. On the 11th of March 1486, Sophia's father-in-law Albrecht III Achilles died. Her husband Frederick and brother-in-law Siegmund inherited the Franconian domains of the Hohenzollern dynasty. Siegmund took Kulmbach, while Frederick received Ansbach. Sophia thus became in the Margravine consort of Ansbach. Shortly after, they received in the domains the visit of Holy Roman Emperor Frederick III. During all this time, a continuing problem was the payment of Sophia's dowry. In 1489, Sophia's brother Vladislaus II promised Frederick he would pay the rest of the money his father owed. In 1493, Frederick sent envoys to Poland on payment of dowry. On the 30th of September 1495, Sophia personally wrote a letter to her brother asking for the promised money. The dowry was never completely paid off until after Sophia and Frederick's deaths. The last of the money was paid to the children in several installments, respectively in 1533, 1535, and 1537. Sophia's husband kept in touch with her brothers. In the spring of 1494, he took part in the convention in Lwowa, which was attended by Vladislaus II, John I, Albert, Sigismund and Cardinal Frederick. Frederick also planned to strengthen family ties between the Hohenzollerns and Jagiellons. Barbara, Sophia's younger sister, was suggested to marry Joachim, hereditary Elector of Brandenburg, Frederick's nephew, and Vladislaus II had married with Anna, Joachim's sister. Finally, these marriage plans never taken place. After the death of his brother Siegmund, unmarried and childless in 1495, Frederick also inherited Bayreuth. Thus Sophia also became in Margravine consort of Brandenburg-Kulmbach. By a letter wrote by her mother-in-law Anna of Saxony dated the 13th of April 1505 was known that Sophia was seriously ill. 4 months later, on the 30th of August, her mother died. In March 1509, Sophia and her husband are present in Prague for the coronation of her nephew Louis II Jagiellon. Sophia died on the 5th of October 1512 in Ansbach. She was buried in the monastery of Heilsbronn. After the death of Sophia, her husband arranged an extremely boisterous way. 1,500 cups of wine were drunk and 2 oxen and 600 fish were eaten over the course of the night. Issue: Sophia and Frederick had 18 children. None of the members of the Jagiellonian dynasty had this amount of offspring. Elisabeth of Brandenburg-Ansbach, Casimir, Margrave of Brandenburg-Kulmbach, Margaret of Brandenburg-Ansbach, George, Margrave of Brandenburg-Ansbach, Sophia of Brandenburg-Ansbach, married on the 14th of November 1518 to Duke Frederick II of Legnica, Maria of Brandenburg-Ansbach, Anna of Brandenburg-Ansbach, married on the 1st of December 1518 to Duke Wenceslaus II of Schleswig, Barbara of Brandenburg-Ansbach, Albrecht of Brandenburg-Ansbach, Grand Master of the Teutonic Order and then 1st Duke of Prussia, Frederick of Brandenburg-Ansbach. Johann of Brandenburg-Ansbach, Viceroy of Valencia. Elisabeth of Brandenburg-Ansbach, married on 29 September 1510 to Margrave Ernest of Baden-Durlach. Barbara of Brandenburg-Ansbach, married on 26 July 1528 to Landgrave George III of Leuchtenberg. Frederick of Brandenburg-Ansbach, a canon in Würzburg and Salzburg. He abandoned the ecclesiastical career and became in the first Protestant member of the Hohenzollern dynasty. William of Brandenburg-Ansbach, Archbishop of Riga since 1539. Johann Albrecht of Brandenburg-Ansbach, Archbishop of Magdeburg since 1545. Frederick Albrecht of Brandenburg-Ansbach, Gumprecht of Brandenburg-Ansbach, a canon in Bamberg. Ancestry. Bibliography. K. Bachkowski, Polish History of Late Medieval, Krakow 1999, ISBN 83-85719-407, p. 230, 236, 249. M. Duchmal, Jagiellon. Biographical Lexicon, Poznan, Krakow 1996, ISBN 83-08025773, pp. 495-507. W. Dworjanczyk, Genealogy, Warsaw, 1959. E. Rudke, Polish Queens, Volume 1, Warsaw 1990, p. 134, 141, 148, 153, 154. Z. Dworszewski, Genealogy of the House of Wasa and Jagiellon of Poland, Kraków 2005, pp. 110-112.